Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my space, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. I appreciate you tuning in. We have some unfortunate news and some really good news. Unfortunate for me, really good for you guys. But I was compromised and had $2,000 stolen out of my MetaMask because I decided to connect my MetaMask to a strange unknown DApp in the midst of my rush and hurry yesterday. And so somebody gained access to my wallet, and I'm not sure if they still have access to it. So I may not be able to use that wallet anymore because I was trying to fix my Townstar. So in case anyone else knows, the Townstar community released news that they were going forward with their competitions that they're bringing back, and we now have available to us. There's a competition going on right now, and just so happens that the issue that I was trying to fix was that my scripts for the Autocell function and there's a couple other ones that we typically run in the Townstar community were not working, and it wouldn't let me run any of them. So the Autocell was the main one, and so we couldn't uh, we couldn't use that within the game, and that allows us to be able to step away from the game and let it play while we go to work, while we sleep, etc. And so that was not good. The fact that we couldn't do that, and that wasn't an option anymore. So I have some good news for everybody who is watching, but they fixed that, and we're gonna switch over now because I want to show you guys. Okay, so this is the Townstar screen, and the reason you're seeing these pop-ups on the right side is that's one of the scripts that I'm still running that does work, regardless whether Townstar's bugged or not. And so this is my little town that I've started up. We've got a little bit of income coming in. I'm only at 180 stars, and looks like some people in the top leaderboards are already at 100,000 or more, and they're climbing. So we're gonna have to catch them guys, right? Um, so anyways, so this is fun news because as you know, for those of you who are familiar with Townstar, there is an Autocell function script that you can normally run, and that allows your vehicle here to sell your goods automatically, and you don't have to touch it. It just kind of does it on its own, and they've included that in the game. So they've scripted that into the game now, and it is now located here. So you can toggle this on and off, and I can now customize these options. And currently I'm just selling my wheat, wood, and energy, and I could sell other things. I could add like the water here if I wanted to. But so far it does not let me update the items. So if you're, oh, well, maybe it does let me update the items. So I can update the keep amount. I stand corrected. I didn't realize till I hovered over that you could actually change this amount here. But you can change this keep amount. So basically what that means, whenever you're dealing with the other scripts that we've played around with in the past, is it will actually keep 10 of these in stock, and it waits until it has enough to sell a full order, which is usually 10, beyond the amount you're trying to keep. So if I want to keep 10 water, it's going to wait until it collects 20 in my inventory before it actually makes a sell, so that it always has 10 in my inventory, if that makes sense. Hopefully that covers that topic there. And then you just yeah, add or remove things to that list. I'm interested because usually the auto sell script starts with like the top item. So I'm gonna play around with this for a second, because if I remove that and then add it back, does it, okay, so it does add it back to the bottom of the list, and that's kind of what I expected, because the way the auto scripts worked before, you created a list and you could add, remove stuff, change their keep amounts of what you wanted to hold before it sold that good. And what it's going to do is it's going to go down through the list and it's going to check them off one at a time. So the script's going to be like, okay, wood is first. Do I have enough to sell? No. Okay, let's go to the next item. Energy. Do I have 10 to sell? No. Okay, let's go to the next item. Water drums. We're keeping 10. So do I have 20? Can I sell that one? No. Okay, now we're going to go to wheat. Make sense? So if wheat is my big producer, I want to go in here and actually remove all these other items that are listed before it, and I'll relist them in the order that I want the script to check, um, to see how much I have and when, in what order I want it to sell. Because if I'm waiting on receiving some income from wheat, and it all of a sudden decides it wants to trade a water drum instead of wheat, and that was ahead of the order, the water drum only makes me 500 coins. The wheat makes me 3,000. So it'll make me 500 here, and that's not as much as what I would be making selling the wheat. So I did just finally build my refinery here, which is another good topic of discussion. So far, all I've done is I've put down some wheat farms. I've built a couple wells, so that I have some extra water to dispense among my crops. I had to build a water facility. I had to build some more farmer houses, a lumberjack house, a worker house, and a couple oil pumps here, and a couple wind turbines, and then finally the warehouse. And now that I have all of that put together, I was able to build a refinery, because now I'm able to build my petroleum out of the crude oil that I'm farming and gathering. And then from there I can build my gas that I need to continue selling my goods on a regular basis. So my woodshed's pretty full here. I'll probably swap that out for a lumberjack um, lumber mill storage here pretty soon. And so we're just kind of waiting now for that to start building things, and for my next crop. So just to take a moment here, there are some other scripts that I do run, and you can see them through this drop down. I've installed them using the add-on to my Chrome browser called Tamper Monkey. Tamper Monkey is a download that you can go find yourself through Google. You just Google Tamper Monkey and find that script add-on to your Chrome browser or your Brave browser, and install that. And once you have that installed, you can download the scripts for both of these enhanced leaderboard and production rate monitors. So if we go in here, I can actually click on my dashboard. This is the screen it pulls up. And so what we're going to be doing is, let's go back to one of my videos. Okay. So I just opened the link that I'm going to share in my description below. I will list it as the scripts available for Townstar. These are all public scripts. The first two we can ignore because the auto script is now a function of the game, and hopefully it will remain so. So we won't need that one. But we do have this enhanced leaderboard, enhanced leaderboard number 2. And then the one that I find most helpful is the production rate monitor now. And so basically what this production rate monitor is all the information you see on the side of the screen here. As far as my production, showing me how much wheat, wood, and energy that I am producing every minute and every hour. And it could be useful moving forward. This is something that you might want, you might need. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on that. It is going to open up a screen that shows the entire script, right? So you want to click. Let's see. Let's press Control A to select all. We're going to press Control C to copy all. And then whenever you go back to your scripts page here, I've already added these, but in order to add a new script, I could just click this new button here. So I click the plus icon. It brings up a blank script page that you could make your own scripts with. And I just want to paste that entirety of the script we just copied here. And that is pretty much it. You don't want to change anything except these lines here. So if I were to go ahead and click save, so we're gonna, if I saved this, it's listed it here. So it's now number 5. This is the latest one that I just added. And then I can go back into it by clicking on it here. And so these lines right here are the information that it's going to show you on the screen. If your items that you're producing or trying to sell are not listed here, you can add them manually. And so we're going to do that now, and I'm going to show you. So if I wanted to add, let's say that energy that I'm producing, I can copy this line, create a new line, and here where it says wood, I want to type energy with a capital E. Okay, so we'll do it again. And now we're going to create a line for our, what else we got? Okay, water drums. So we've got our water drums. So the thing about water drum is it's 2 words. So I can't put a space and then drum. It's not going to read it in the script correctly. So you have to add an underscore between the 2 words, water underscore drum. Okay. And then we're going to hit save again. And if I go back to where my installed scripts are, I can uncheck my old one and leave my new one there. And then we want to refresh this page. So it's not going to harm anything. We just want to refresh the page because we're reloading the scripts that are running. Anytime you update your script and you save it, you want to reload your page on Townstar as well. Interesting. So it's not appearing over here on the right hand side of the screen. So the difference is, I believe I know it's wrong, but here is the script with all of the other different items that I've wanted to manage from my Townstar. You'll notice that some of the items have a couple backslashes on it. So if I didn't want to if I knew I wasn't going to sell these items, you can just add a couple backslashes to them and it'll disappear from your list. And if I wanted to have it back and the script record it, I can take those off again. But basically this line right here, I'll zoom in, but this is something that GALA Games released, I don't know, months ago, to fix an issue with the scripts that weren't working. You had to change this line and add this text here for the script in order for it to work correctly. I don't know why. So we're gonna go back to the other script now, and you'll see that it says HTTPS Townstar sandbox launch, etc. And I'm just gonna delete that and replace it with that line of code again, and save. And we'll figure out if that worked or not. Let's refresh the page one more time. Okay. Interesting. So that the graphics disappeared, but it is running my script now. So you'll see over here on the top right, we're now showing the wheat count, the wood count, the energy count, and the water drum count. So that effectively fixed the script, but the game's a little buggy and the colors and things disappear like this from time to time. This is completely normal. The game is still working correctly. It's still selling and producing for me. You see all the characters still walking around. There's just no color there to it. So that's kind of funny, interesting. So there you have it. That's all I really wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to briefly touch on how to set up the scripts for those of you who aren't familiar and haven't done that before. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know the information that you want to learn about. But this is the basics. This is how you get started with Townstar. And now that we have the Autocell function available within the game, and we don't have to have a script for that, that makes it a hell of a lot easier for new players to get involved. That's really exciting. I think Townstar will actually grow from this, so that I honestly might consider starting a GALA token investment. And unfortunately, I had $2,000 stolen from me in the process because I was impatient and didn't want to wait for these updates from Townstar. So thank goodness they're here now. We'll fix the risk of my MetaMask and everything later, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this video recorded and share this information with you guys. I hope this helps. Hope this helps someone. And you guys have fun with Townstar. Let's see if we can actually place in the top 1,000 together to see if we can earn any free crypto from this game in the meantime while we're waiting for Illuvium. And I hope you guys the best. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Welcome to my own space. 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 Welcome to my own space.